Welcome to episode two.
Episode
Episode two.
3!
Welcome to episode 3 of the Apple Orchard. Today we will be continuing our story time and also giving tips on how to improve in regards to our family relationships. So let's start. So we have a story here that we decided to talk about today. It's okay. Yeah, this is anonymous. So basically, the story is that wait, what should we call this guy? We should also give him a nickname like Chelsea and
Let's call him Mark.
Mark.
Marky and CTG.
Okay. So Mark, 16, met this guy online. 18 years old. So let's call him A. After becoming friends, we became platonic boyfriends. Oh, that's so cute. Kasi trip lang namin. And after months of teasing and flirting platonically, we both developed romantic feelings. Aww. During one night of yapping, we confessed to each other that we liked each other. After that, we started dating and it was going fine. We talked every day, did all the usual boyfriend things, and went on virtual dates. Around 6 months in, things took a bit of a turn. Usually, when we had problems, we'd talk it out and resolve it. But one day, we were joking around because he hadn't eaten anything yet that day. So I said something like, "I'm not talking to you until you eat something," as a joke. And then he went radio silent for 2 days straight. Okay, so there's no communication. I was so worried for a while until I saw him active online talking to his friends. I tried asking if he was okay and he straight up ignored me. So he got ghosted.
A little.
After a while, he finally told me why he ignored me for so long, and it was because of what I said. It upset him so badly, he decided not to talk about it and just ignore me. Plus, putting the blame on me for making a stupid joke. Mark's stupid jokes also became the reason why he broke up with Mark. Basically, he hates when Mark talks about other people flirting with him, had friends, or just as a joke. Of course, that's understandable, and whenever Mark accidentally crossed that boundary, I'd stop. Okay, it's weird that I used like first person and I went to third person, so let's go back to first person. He was my boyfriend at the time, so of course I respected his boundaries and never told him about those kind of stories again. But one day I posted a screenshot on my story of some random person trying to HMU. What does HMU mean? Oh, hit me up. Oh my god. Okay, guys. Okay. I captured it with a skull emoji, obviously implying that it was dumb. A saw it and got so mad at me, and he apparently crossed his boundary, and we started fighting on text. He called me disgusting and ignorant, then proceeded to ignore me again for a day. When he came back online, he broke up with me. Honestly, me putting that on my story where he could see it was an ass move. I really did try my best to respect his boundaries and communicate properly. So,
Wow.
okay, so wait, what do we think about it?
I think it wasn't a healthy, I could say relationship. I'm not really assuming because, I'm not in your shoes, but I think the guy that you met is
Okay, wait. Because we don't know anything about the guy, but the guy, he ghosted Mark and then
got angry.
no communication. Guys, we all know communication is the most important thing in a relationship. So, I mean, that's also that kind of sucks because imagine you guys are boyfriends, so that means you trust each other, then out of nowhere he's silent. So,
Yeah.
it sucks to be ghosted, guys.
Yeah, especially through online. You can tell it was a bit harder for their relationship since most of it was through social media. So you can't really tell the tone of the person. So what they said kanina na they were joking, but Mark took it
Seriously,
Yeah.
true. And I don't know, it's different if you meet person online. So I don't know, is it easier to get to know them online or
I
Well,
don't know. I haven't talked to
okay,
anyone.
same. Don't talk to strangers online, guys. So, let's see what his. Okay, wait. So Yeah, the continuation. It said, before New Year's, I hit him up again. Not as to get back together, but to make things right. So, that's a green flag. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's reaching out, like, don't end things on a bad note. And I told him that we should talk about the day we fought up till the breakup. Obviously, we were heated during that time, so we couldn't say the right words. We explained and cleared up everything, telling each other what our problems were with each other and what we could do to improve. He apologized for calling me mean things during our argument, and I apologized for being ignorant of his boundary. Now we're friends again, and we do chat once in a while just to wish each other well and catch up. And this was before his legal age, so yeah, okay. So, well, actually, it kind of does. It's like it gives me the vibe that like in a relationship, there's really two sides of the story, and since we're all kind of young, so it's natural that we make mistakes. So it's important that, well, it depends on you, but it's gonna be good if you ended on a bad note. Maybe reach out if you're comfortable with it, like clear stuff up, and well, we can't really label the guy as red flag, because okay, maybe some people just act red flag. Like, not everyone's a pure red flag all the time, and not everyone's a pure green flag.
Yeah. So actually, kudos to you for, reaching out, because I think that's something a lot of people struggle to do. It's not something easy, but the fact that you went out of your way to try and clear things up, I think it's a really mature move. So in that way, you're able to get the other person's side as well.
Yeah, true. So, okay, so actually let's talk about obviously this guy, Mark, I would say he has healthy. Would you say he has healthy? Well, he didn't really act, well, he did reach out and everything, and he respected his boundaries. So let's see his family dynamic. So, honestly, his relationship with his family is so back and forth now. But in general, they're great people and the best in the world, so I wouldn't wish for any other family, even in another life. So, okay, so it does show that the relationship is good with the family, right?
Yeah, you can tell naman, not to assume again, but maybe they had good communication in the family, because he was able to reach out to, the partner. So that could have been something that he learned from his parents or his family.
Oh, true. And also, one thing is that I'm glad that you guys broke up, because I mean, like, okay, no, joke, but more like, it's not your family that forced you to break up, like, especially with the whole, like, this isn't really the standard relationship that, well, we live in an Asian country, so, like, not usually, as I know that my parents would, so it's good that your family isn't really a main problem, and they allow you to express your sexuality based on what we've seen, because there's no mention that, oh, my mom was the one who was like,
I think the breakup was actually a really good move as well, because I think you guys can focus on yourself more. Like, also, as you've mentioned, you guys are friends right now, so maybe if the time is right,
oh yeah, true,
you guys could,
it's like that, I don't know, like, so at least they understand each other now. And so this story isn't actually like that, what do you call it, like, it's not as dramatic as Chelsea and Julia's story. Like, it's pretty chill, like, I mean, it's pretty, like, I wouldn't say healthy, but like, they both acted the best that they could. So, well, except for the guy, because he kind of did ghost, so maybe his dynamic with his family isn't.
But I think it's also really relatable, since, like, of course, teenagers, right, you want to explore more, so I think it's nice then that you're able to experience what you experience.
True. Actually, Gabby, do you want to be in a relationship?
Maybe not right now. I don't think I'm in the right headspace for that.
Not after the dress.
Yeah, no. Maybe I need to focus on
myself. True. Maybe we need to focus on ACADS more, because, oh my god. Okay, so, should we do another story, or should we? Okay, we don't want to be too long, but do you think we have time for another story?
I think we can.
Yeah, let's do another story. Okay, hmm. Oh, there's one where they haven't been in a relationship, but they said that their parents, let's call her, is it her? Yeah? Wait, him. So, he said that basically his family is very strict on dating. You should read this. You should read this.
Can't get myself a pookie. Even for emotional support, they want me to start dating after I get a job. I'll probably be like 21 to 25, still young, but I don't want to waste my years by starting to find the right person by 25. I think that's the case for a lot of Asian households. I can actually relate to that. Actually, it's not a topic that we talk about sa family, so I don't really know their stance on, relationships and stuff. But
you have siblings, so when was the earliest, I guess?
oh, they were in like grade 7.
Really?
Oh, they got they got in such big trouble for that. So
Really? Oh.
I think that really scared me also to like try and
Oh.
explore. So I think they would allow once you like graduate college. But as the person said, it feels so late, it's
Oh,
like you're
yeah.
wasting your youth. But relationships shouldn't be, your main priority naman sometimes.
Actually, my parents are like, because I feel like my parents or my family is more traditional. Like,
Mhm.
like the traditional, what's that like timeline where you have to have kids at 29 because not too late because then you can't have kids anymore. Because my parents were always like, what do you mean you don't want kids? Who's gonna take care of you when you grow up? Like, I mean, my dog's gonna eat me when I mean, isn't there like that study where like cats are gonna eat you if you die at home? So like, well, we'll see. But no, we'll see. If I don't go to school, you know what happened. Okay. So yeah, so mostly parents are kind of strict, especially in our community. So yeah, well, you know what they say, love has no boundaries. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Another response is that they have strict parents. So they'll only have a limited amount of time to spend with anyone they date or have a relationship with in the future. So I guess
It's quite similar to the other response.
yeah, ACADS over relationships for now.
Woo!
ACADS. Guys, actually, for all those who are listening who is in DLSU, is it true? Like, is it a common experience that DLSU is humbling you guys? Because I didn't believe that before I went into DLSU. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, I'm doing good in my previous school, like, I'm good at math or science. And then you go to DLSU, then there's all these clubs and everything.
Yeah, but guys, to be fair, I was humbled the moment I took the D shape.
Oh,
Same.
Actually, true. But it's like, oh my god, yeah, DLSU is really gonna force us to grow, and it's so painful. When will the growing stop?
Painful for it, but it's so painful. Like a growth spurt.
Okay, grades don't define us, guys. Anyway, another story. So wait, let's call this guy. Oh my god, wait, it just made me remember that I needed to meet with a friend, but that's okay, I'll just do it next time. But I feel like this is someone I know, but okay. Anyway, so she said at first it was pretty good. We often would do stuff together online. It was LDR, like playing Valorant and watching shows. Although around 7 or 8 months into the relationship, he claimed that I was emotionally cheating on him just because a friend of his gave him false info. And when I asked for evidence, he refused to show proof. Guys, I feel like this is similar to a person I know. Wait, is it you? Wait, joke. Okay. But it sounds like the guy trusts the friend more. You know how guys have like, their bros and their barcadas.
Their
and
buddies.
Yeah.
Bros for life.
Yeah, and then it's like, but where's the line though? Like, would you believe your bro over your girlfriend? Like, if your girlfriend said she didn't do anything, there's always the chance of what if she did, what if she didn't? Who are you gonna listen to? So, but I mean, the red flag is that he refused to show proof. Like,
Yeah. So is
That's
he guilty?
Yeah, is he guilty? That's questionable. This got us into an argument and made me have less trust in him, which is valid. That argument made me find out that he was insecure and I low-key was losing interest in him because my life low-key got worse ever since we've been arguing more often. Arguing more often, lack of communication, or is that just the dynamic? I don't know. Okay. Eventually, around our 1 year anniversary, we broke up. Okay, so your 1 year anniversary turned into the breakup.
No.
Okay, there's much more context, but that's the main point. I will admit, though, I also had my wrongs. So it was pretty complicated because I was kind of pressured to accept it when he confessed to me since we only got close after 2 months of talking. Throughout the whole relationship, I kept asking myself if I really liked him. Me questioning my sexuality made it worse. To make it worse, I wanted our relationship to be private, not secret, and yet he couldn't even respect that request. Oh, ouch. Why though? Like, actually, I feel like if I was dating a guy and I wanted it to be private, but he made it public, I'd be like, this is over.
Yeah, you should have consulted me
true.
first.
I told you I didn't want this. Let's break up. Yeah, for real. Not only that, but I was pressured to stay in the relationship due to being in a friend group since he's closer to the others. Because the longer I stayed with him, the more I didn't feel like myself.
She was slowly losing herself in the relationship.
True. It's like when actually, because I have a friend group right now, and wait, if you guys are listening to this, I don't mean anything, but like 2 of them are dating. So I mean, obviously, I hope that they stay together forever and I attend their wedding. But also at the same time, if they break up, because they're stable right now. But like if it happens, what would happen to the friend group?
Right.
So yeah.
There was this friend group in my old school. Sorry for sharing
That's
it
okay.
into your podcast. But like, they date each other. Like,
Oh my God.
everyone in that friend group.
Oh.
Like, it's pasahan.
Oh my God.
Like,
Hot potato.
they take turns.
Oh my
Like,
God.
So
Oh.
it's pretty.
Maingay kayo. Kanina pa kayo nagtatawanan. Ang
Sorry
dalawang
po.
saway ko na to, tama. Wala nang pangatlo ha, palalabasin ko.
Let's pause it.
Okay. So we're gonna be more quiet now because we're in the library. So, anyways, you know what? Okay, we can just cut this out. But like, if the library says discussion room, why don't they make it soundproof? Okay.
No, it wasn't soundproof.
Okay, petition to make it more soundproof. Guys, pray
Where's
for
our
us.
tuition?
Yeah, guys, pray for us when we have to walk out of this discussion room. I kind of don't want to walk out anymore. Anyway, we'll just bring it closer. Okay, anyway. There's definitely an impact of the family since their mother kind of shares about their relationships with... Wait, joke. I'm gonna do this in first person. There's definitely an impact since my mother kind of cares about my relationship with my friends she knows about.
I think if it's in like the proper context of like keeping, the daughter safe. So I guess it's another naman. It's more in looking out for you.
True. And her relationship with her family is pretty complicated, though there were some unforgettable moments. So yeah, I guess. Well, we don't really know anything about their family dynamic. Like, we don't really have much information, but seems like her mother is a big factor in her life in general. So, well, we don't know if it's more like the helicopter kind or
Yeah.
just the caring
Caring kind.
Yeah. So, but at least she has healthy boundaries though, because like, well, I mean, she stayed, but in the end she left. So I guess she still has boundaries. And guys, you should always like, there's like one quote in the book where it's like the girl was gonna get married to a guy, and then there was the quote that was like she still married him because if she didn't, so many people would be disappointed, and there was only one heart. Yeah. And since she only had one heart, she would break her own other than her family and everyone else. So yeah, I mean, at least you ended it. Like, it's good for... Okay.
Oh my god, girl.
Wait, we're just gonna take a break too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, you go first.
So now that we've talked, have not yet. Wait.
Oh wait, no. Chelsea and Jillian. Okay, so now that Chelsea and Jillian have talked about how to improve, well, they've given some love advice and love tips regarding your stories, especially in regards to romantic relationship. Wait, let's go on a quick recap. So they mostly talked about like remember your needs, set boundaries, communication. You guys can re-listen to the podcast. Okay, anyway, let's talk about how to improve our family relationships. Do you guys have rocky relationships with your family or parents? Is your status with your family also complicated? Or maybe you just want to improve your relationship with them. Like, it's not bad, it's not super good, it's just okay, and you want to make it better. So, okay, so, I mean, I think we already shared our family relationships or family dynamic at the start. I think we did. Well, no, okay, so no matter how bad your relationships may be or the state of your family, it's always possible to improve it, to make it better. They say it's darkest before the sun rises, after all. And no matter how dark it is now, the sun will always come through.
So here's a legit, for real tips and tricks on how to improve your relationships with your family. So it's the smallest steps that can really give the bigger changes. The biggest changes pala. So of course, number one, communicate. But of course, this goes both ways. Your parents or siblings have to want to communicate too. So it's best if, medyo corny, but like have heart-to-heart talks with your family members. Or maybe say that, hey, we haven't been spending that much time together. Do you want to grab lunch? Or, watch movies? Hello, love again. Ganon. So, but what if your family member is busy? So, I think it's still important to talk to them anyways. So just say that you miss them, or if they're busy with a different matter, show your support to them. So, and it's, of course, them being busy is also out of your control. However, it's still important to have alone time. Of course, para hindi ka masakal masyado. And, to not always ask your family to spend time with you. So, I think that is, for self-reflection.
Yeah, like give your family breathing room. Like, it's not possible naman that you guys are together all the time.
Yeah, so I think, just give yourself space then so you can reconnect with nature.
Touch some grass.
Yeah, so it also gives you more time for your jowa.
Wait, diba? We're studies first, guys. So, second is laugh with them. This was actually a suggestion Gabby gave. Like, it's important to obviously you should share some moments. Like, what's your happiest moment with your family? It's one where you're all happy. Maybe you're abroad, you're on a vacation, you're all present, you're not on your phones. Like, like you're all spending time with each other and you're all like bonding. Maybe it's like playing board games. So it's important that you're not always like it's not healthy naman that you're always like, we need to talk. There's an issue, like you're all sitting around the table so serious. So it's important to also laugh and spend some time with each other that's light and happy.
So with that being said, don't take things too seriously. It's everyone's first time. It's your mom's first time being a mom. It's your first time being her child. So I think it's important to take things, lightly. Of course, it depends on the situation, but, there's some things that you can just, like what Bianca said, just laugh it out. So, I think you can also correlate this to, eating meals together. Asian households, their love language is through feeding you.
And the fourth is, or the last tip, is to be present even if they're not. Like, oh my god, I thought the librarian was good. Okay, anyway, sorry. The last tip is to be present even if they're not. So it's important that even if they, like, you should show your family members that you care, that you're present, that if you want to spend time, I'm available. Like, even if you're, like, in your perspective, maybe they don't want to spend time with you, it's still important to tell them what you really feel and to be present even if, they're, because, you can always, like, What's that saying? Like the hardest rocks will always be worn away by water or something like that. But still the vibe of that quote is there. Like, wear them down. So, wear them down with your love. Okay. So, but you know,
The important thing is to build your self-worth and of course to lift the people around you. So yun nga, by being present or laughing with them. So also remember guys, grades don't define you.
yeah, if they really love you, they're gonna love you unconditionally, even if you were a worm, even if you failed your gen math, they're still gonna love you. So grades don't define you, nor does anything material, like your wealth, your money. Like
Your
love shouldn't be
looks.
love shouldn't be dependent on that, and you should know that you're worth it, even if if what
Even if you think that you're not.
your worth is inherent. Like a diamond is still a diamond,
Yeah.
even if it thinks it's a rock.
Oh,
Something
earth
like that.
science.
Earth science. Okay, so that's it, guys, and